Happy full moon in Aquarius, August 2022. What's up? My name's Kelsey, and I'm here to chat with you about the cosmic energy of this full moon and what it means for you, and offer some insights because this is an interesting full moon. So let's talk about it. So the sun will be in Leo. The moon is opposite in Aquarius, and this full moon is actually happening conjunct Saturn, which adds a level of intensity, and possibly we're feeling some obstacles. Perhaps we are, so full moons represent sort of a culmination, like a peak energy, and there would have been a new moon in February, March. I can't remember the exact day. I think it was like March 1st or something, would have been the new moon in Aquarius. So thinking back from August 2022 to March 2022, how are things going? What's transpired? Did you set any intentions at that time of year? How is it coming together? And also, even if you didn't set anything and you're just like popping into this video and it's like, okay, cool, full moon in Aquarius, what does that mean? You can also recognize that your soul actually has a plan. So Aquarius represents the higher mind, and this is where ideas come from. This is where ideas for new beginnings, new solutions, new just innovation, change. Like if you want to consider inventors, that's very Aquarius. When you are inventing something, that's very Aquarius energy. So it comes from, so it says higher mind, but you can say your soul, right? Like your highest self is guiding you. The universe, whatever you want to say, is guiding you, giving you ideas and solutions so that you can move forward, so that you can solve the problem. And what's the problem? Well, Saturn is the problem sometimes. Saturn represents obstacles and boundaries and lessons and growth in areas that we need to move through. Saturn's been slowly moving through Aquarius, and if you want to dive a little bit deeper into this, because Saturn's a big influence of this moon, go to my essential astrology guide, which will be linked below. One, I want you to look at 19 degrees of Aquarius and 19 degrees of Leo. And two, I want you to find out where your Saturn is, because the house that it's in, which you will also find out in my essential astrology guide, what are the houses? What do they mean? They're areas of your life. So find out where 19 degrees of Aquarius is in your chart. What house is it in? And if you know how to look up your birth chart, you can use my guide or you can book a reading. Find out where Saturn is in your chart and what house is in. These are the areas that are of your life that are being highlighted during this full moon. So 19 degrees of Aquarius, 19 degrees of Leo, and find out where Saturn is in your birth chart, in your natal chart, because these are the energies that this full moon might be bringing up. And okay, also you might be asking, well, why do I need to know what the full moon is? Like, what does it matter? I'm just living my life, da da da. Okay, but when we understand ourselves on a soul level, we're really able to access, because we're connecting with ourselves through the tool of astrology. We're connecting with ourselves, and we're able to access the wisdom that our soul is giving us, because your astrology chart is literally your soul plan. And when you know it, you can start to recognize the themes in your life. So I know what Saturn does in my chart. I know what the moon does. Interestingly, this is happening very close to my Saturn and my moon. So I'm getting like a double dose, and I know exactly the energy that I'm working with. So I can sort of pay attention to if there are certain themes and patterns that are coming up in my life for me to address and move through. This is Saturn energy. It's about growth and it's about lessons, and you want to move through those lessons. It's not that you're going to fail anything. It's just, it might come up again later. But if you are solution oriented and you like to solve the problem, you might want to know. And if you're kind of like, I'll just face the problems as they come, no problem. Just, keep riding the waves, whatever your flow is. But if you are someone who likes to be, self-aware and self-responsible, then I would look deeper. Again, if not, ride the waves, no problem. Okay, so this full moon is making quite a hard square which means a tense aspect to the conjunction in Taurus, which is Uranus, Mars, and the North Node. Collectively, we are going through some growth. We are reassessing what is important to us. What are we passionate about? What are our values? What do we want to take action on? What do we want to manifest in this life? And yeah, this full moon is really just highlighting that. So what degrees are these at? This is at about 18 to 17, 18 degrees of Taurus. Consider that when you're looking up your chart, consider 17, 18, 19 degrees, 20 degrees of Taurus. That is another area that's kind of getting pinned right now. So collectively, we are all being asked to sort of, what are our solutions? What are our solutions? How can we take self-responsibility for the things that matter to us? And what actions do we need to take? What are you passionate about? What lights you up? What's of value? And start to take responsibility. Okay, Taurus, what does that represent? Values. The other thing it really represents too, which you may or may not notice on a collective level, is resources, money, food, nourishment, the earth. These things, we got some problems, and this full moon is kind of a culmination energy of that. So yes, I think we are being asked to take some responsibility and to take some action, and whatever that means for you. Right, everyone has their own role to play in this world, so whatever action is, your action might be prayer and meditation and connecting to the divine. Why do I say that, by the way? Because this conjunction is also making a really harmonious aspect to Neptune and Pisces, and this is about universal consciousness. This is about surrender and trust and quote unquote let go and let God, I think is the term. And it's like there are some blessings and angels that are here protecting and supporting us. So don't be afraid to utilize that power as well. Okay, so I pulled some cards, and what I have here from the Starseed Oracle is Inner Earth, which is beautiful. And what it says here is you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. The cards, every time, if you've been watching these videos, you know that they are just on point. And yeah, this is honestly about letting the universe support you in this journey. And this is about that trust and surrender. So a new earth is underway. Take whatever action you are inspired, whatever ideas come to you that you are to take, and then also trusting that there is a bigger plan here as well. Nine of Cups in Soul Cards Tarot. Another interesting message. And this is about appreciation. It's about achieving goals and fulfilled dreams, and embracing where you are in your journey. So it's kind of a similar energy. You are resourced. Everything is going to be okay, even if it's tense times. Resources are there, and you can do this, and also just receive the guidance that's coming through for you to solve the solution. So you've heard the term go within, literally go within, receive, close your eyes, meditate, be whatever feels good for you, and take the aligned action that you are inspired to take. So thank you so much for tuning into the video and sending good vibes for this full moon in Aquarius, and we will see you in the next video.